Well, it's now 5:30 in the morning, so it's time for me to leave for the Passar or the market. A walk that I'm very much looking forward to. Now, although it should be the height of the dry season, there's still been rain here. As you can see, things still look fairly green. Indeed, although there's no rice growing just here, there are vegetables still being grown. I'm anticipating a bit more rain, but eventually the rains will subside and everything will start to look very, very arid indeed. You can see this sort of new construction that has been put up by the government, and it seems to be monitoring the water levels. And rather than it being a flood warning, I believe it's a warning of drought, but not intended for people here, but further down on the plains where they rely on the water seeping through our mountain for them to get water. you might well be asking, why am I so happy to be back? Well, I've actually been away for 6 months, largely imprisoned in Jakarta, because I need to go and visit my mother, who's dying, maybe dead by the time this video gets released. So I need to get to the UK, and I've been planning this. Well, I've not been back for 3 years, and I've been planning this for over a year, getting all my paperwork in order, etc. But being kept waiting 4.5 months by the UK Passport Office was completely unacceptable. And then after that, I was over 2 weeks with Indonesian immigration, by which time there were no longer any cheap flights. So I've had to wait another 3 weeks before I can actually get back to the UK. But I'm just delighted to be back on my mountain. I've not had any real exercise while I've been in Jakarta, and this just feels so good. And you can see here that where they get the water running off the mountain, they've got another crop of rice here, as they do on the plains. But this being further down the mountain, I still wasn't quite expecting to see another crop of rice now. But yeah, there is. And so, given that there's still crops of rice, there are still rice merchants here at the market. By this time of the year, we normally would expect it to be singkong or cassava. But no, these are actually rice merchants. So people are managing to get additional crops of rice. I don't know how long this wetter weather is going to last and when the rice will finally end, though. Well, this is my walk back now. You can see the sun's trying to come out. But you know, often at this time of the year we get quite overcast days that look like it's going to rain, but it never does. But I think one of these days we will get some rain. And then you can anticipate a period of warm, sunny weather. And we might even go back to days like this when it looks like rain. But after that warm sunny period, it won't rain at all. So you can expect many months without rain. I don't know how long it will go on for. I mean, people say it's climate change. I'm not too certain it is climate change, but probably we won't go back to a rainy season until certainly the new year. It might be nearer April before we get a rainy season again. I can see my little friend here. Now I've not seen her in 6 months. She'll be so happy to see me. She's going to school now, so you can see she's all ready to go to school. Oh, it's so nice to see her. It's always a pleasure when I get to this house and she comes running out to say hello to me. A little bit shy because she's not seen me in 6 months. Well, a long walk after 6 months and I'm pretty tired, but a very, very happy man.